Yo guys, and welcome to my review of episode 23 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, the duel between Omori Menjaburo and Manya Atachi. So here's the thing, you can say whatever you want about Studio Bridge, the art style, the character design, whatever, that's obviously all your opinion. But you have to admit, the thing that they did in these last 3 episodes, Studio Gallop would never do it. Giving our main group 3 losses in a row, technically 4 since the previous one was 2 versus 1 duel. That would never happen. Like, if this was Gallop, you would easily be able to guess what would happen in these 3 episodes. But Bridge has really changed things up so drastically, and I'm really happy about it. I mean, just comparing this arc to the last one, Yugioh's team didn't win a single duel. Kawaii Tell, even though I guess he technically wasn't, but he was part of in the opening, whatever, he lost against Yuhi, Mitsuko lost against UDS, and Chupataro lost against Yomu and UDS, and obviously Yugioh technically lost to UDS, even though he let him win. But again, everyone from that arc lost. Now we're here in the second one. Yuna won, Rovian won, and now Menjaburo won. The 3 main characters of ours all lost, and now Manya, who realistically they could have given her the win, and I don't think it would have mattered at all since she lost and the twins got to UDS anyway. But the fact that we're in this arc, and if you think about it, from our trio they all have only 1 win in this arc, and all have also 1 loss in this arc. Again, Gallop could never do it, and this is just makes the show so much more fun because it makes it unpredictable. Some people might say, oh, we didn't get what we thought we would, so now that's shame, that's really lame. But to me, that's even more exciting, because if every duel in the show was so predictable, then what would be the point in even watching it when you know everything that will happen? But, I've gone on about this long enough. Let's actually go into some details about the episode itself before we continue with this. So, Menjaburo from 7th, I thought was one of the most underused characters, and he was a character with so much potential. He dueled, I think, 2, maybe 3 times, but I think it's 2. And that's a real shame, because again, I really liked his character, and now having a, alternate universe version who will hopefully have a bigger role, that's really exciting. And again, I do hope he will have a little bit of a bigger role, since he seems to be very similar to Menjaburo. His chants are very identical to Menjaburo's chants. The first ace he counted from 1 to 5, and then for the second from 6 to 10. I like that a lot. Also, his monsters all being references to old monsters, just made with like a ramen twist. I like that a lot, because it makes sense with him dueling Manya, who is also the same way. Speaking of Manya, she was actually a really good part of this episode, and that's something that it seems like is going to be just an overall thing with the Atachis. They're not going to be the best duelists, and they might actually never win, but they're going to actually be very influential to the plot, right? Despite losing, she lets the twins go and save Yugioh. So I like that. If they're not going to let the Atachis win, do this. That's fine. To me, the only part that was kind of random in this episode was the whole, underground area. It does feel like, they just ran out of ideas on how to get the twins back to the castle, and they just decided to do this. That's why they even at the end cut to the end. Again, it's not a big issue, I don't know, this feels random, and who knows if we're going to even come back here again. Just, again, kind of odd. The backstory that they gave Menjaburo and Yuna was very good. I also liked the joke of Menjaburo needing to make 8.88 million ramen. I thought that was very funny. Again, these last 3 duels and these last few episodes have just been really great, and if we can keep up with this pace and this unpredictability and just, stray away from the 13 episode arcs, that would be awesome. Will they do it or not? We'll see, but overall a really solid episode, and I would love to know what you guys thought in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.